Test 22. This is Ed Network, and this is England Exchange. Can I get a whoop whoop? Bah. Yeah. Okay, so where did we leave this one? Oh yeah, we'd met the artist we met this artist girl, woman, whatever she is, in the park. She hadn't got a clue what she was doing, but art is I don't know, art's a funny thing. I don't really get art. I know what I like what I know. But anyway, guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you like this series, and I'll keep on doing it. If you don't like it, then just say so in the comments and I won't do any more of it. But I need closure. Do I get with Ash? Do I get with Peggy? Do I go with Danny? Or is the game to get with somebody? Why do I always play this kind of games? It's really weird. Anyway, so the hostel was only a few blocks away, so we made it in a little under 5 minutes, making fairly polite conversation. That's right. Well, it was nice to meet you, Random D. My name's Random Dave. Anyway, maybe I'll see you around some more. But I wouldn't bet on it, love. You're too arty for me. She left before I think of something better to say than, yeah. As I headed for the bathroom, I realised how hard my heart was pounding. I'd just sustained another entire conversation with a stranger in London and even made a new friend. Aw, check you out. What a good day! Okay, what are we on now? January 15. When are we going to do something? Come on. The nice thing about living in the hostel was that despite the thin walls, it was often perfectly silent. People were often working or at school, so it was easy to find peace and quiet. It was quiet enough to hear the birds outside my window, the wind howling through the cracks in the wood. Sounds lovely. Quiet enough to hear footsteps in the hallway, rapid, heavy footsteps like someone was on a mission. Uh-oh. A relentless pounding beat on my door, and in time it took for me to stand up from my desk across the room, it grew several decibels louder. Peggy. Oh, for God's sake. I pulled open the door to find Peggy on the other side. Eyes electric. Well, she's got her eyes shut, so... Random D! I need your help. Sign my petition, please. For what? See, our uni is far, far behind the times as far as the green movement goes. You'd think that a place of intellectualism and education would be concerned about the future of the world, the future of its very patrons, but no! No! It's left to all those of us with common sense, desire and a passion to find a way to get our world out of this ridiculous predicament it's in. Our way of life, just give me the petition, I'll sign it. I don't really care, love. You have to go banging on about this. There's no way we'll be living like this, like we do now in 30 years. Right now we're pumping out cheap clothes, just to throw them away in a year. We are stripping the soil of nutrients to grow food and that we mostly waste. If we go on like this, nothing will grow and the sea will rise and drown the coastlines and we'll all have to eat nothing but insects. And you can bet your bollocks we'll be sorry that no one invested in clean energy and we ended up running out of those fossil fuels. Well, hang on a minute. If we have to start eating insects, right, then somebody will be concerned for the welfare of the insects, but we won't be able to eat that anymore as well. So how far does this go before we end up having nothing to eat and sustain ourselves? We're walking around naked, hurting my feet on the stones outside? Not a chance. She started speaking faster and faster, and I simply tuned her out, instead watching the dynamic expressions on her face. Angry expressions, you mean. She didn't seem to have any idea what she looked like when she spoke. Her eyes getting wider and smaller, her mouth flying this way and that, the occasional chunk of spit flying out of her mouth. Attractive. Finally, instead of gesturing dramatically at the walls, she began to make eye contact with me again, and I tuned back in. Even the smallest of actions, if made in a concerted effort by multiple individuals on a daily basis, should be able to help. It's easy to say it, won't make a bloody dent, but that's a load of rubbish. If everyone who said something like that did what they were complaining about, even if they just got off their asses and voted for change, the world would end up a much better place. Good for you, Peg, whatever you... Anyway, so sign your petition. What's the petition actually for? I got a bit lost in the middle. What's the petition for? Good, Random Dave. I want the university to commit to using more renewable energy sources. London completely ignores solar power because of cramped roof spaces and poor weather, but we have big buildings and we can make it work. And all that information just for solar panel petition? Please sign it. I know you're the kind of person who believes in changing the future. Nobody else has signed it, so she looked so sad saying it that I couldn't help take pity on her. Sure, I'll sign. Yes, get in. Why didn't I have a choice? I should have been given a choice there whether I wanted to sign it or not. I feel this game's leading me the way I don't want to be led. Screw you, game. The way she was dancing around and punching the air, you think she had just entered a gladiatorial arena and managed to make it out alive. I'm a bit of a tiger. Do you think you might do me another favour? Tell her no. Tell her no, Dave. That depends a bit on the favour. Good, good. I see where you're going with this. Would you help me get signatures from everyone here? For some reason, I can't seem to sit anyone down long enough to talk to them. I knew the reason. I didn't want to bother anybody with this kind of thing. They definitely wouldn't like it. But it would make Peggy happy if I did. Do I get a choice? Fine. Fantastic. A fucking choice. No, I'm too busy. It'll piss her off. But actually, you should turn around and say, I would love to, but I can't because I've got to work. I've got to study and I need a poo. So, no. I'm too busy. I have something to study for, and if you don't mind... Oh, yeah, that's okay. I understand. Good! It was like I smacked a puppy dead in the face. Aww. Oh, well, get on with it. Well, I'll see you around then. I'll find people to sign this no matter what. Peggy, I get the impression, love, you're just going to sign it your freaking self and hand it in. And her fire was back. I watched her stomp off down the hall, then return to my room for a grateful sigh. Bloody hell, it's the next day and we haven't been to work. Oh, the university library was a little less friendly than the other ones I'd usually seen in America. Back home, even high school students could visit a campus library to take notes and check references, although they'd need special permission to check anything out. I had done papers for history class that way. Okay. Here, the whole library was behind a security gate that needed a university ID card to get through. There were multiple lanes of in and out traffic, like on the underground, but I could still make an awful bottleneck at a busy time of day. Okay, and? I had vaguely heard about a scandal where a guy stole rare old books from a British library to sell at an online auction. Maybe that was why they were so unsecure. Yeah, we put the, what do you call it, scanners, the, you know when you steal something and walk out the store and the little alarms by the doors go beep, 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 beep. Yeah, normally our libraries have got them on it as well. Didn't Mark say he hung out here a lot? Maybe I should try and find him. Why? Well, you're going to read a book, man, and study. What section was you looking? Philosophy. Philosophy, see? Random Dave remembers this shit. I looked around the philosophy section and spotted Mark sitting at a table. Now, you've gone out and you found him, but what the hell for? Yeah, he's a nice guy, but we need to be studying. Don't be messing about like this. Shh. Okay. He had a wide array of books spread in front of him, so for a moment, I wondered if I should bother him. No, you shouldn't. Then he looked up and saw me and waved me over. Hi, Random D. I just added hi. It's good to see you. Hey, Mark. Hi. I took a seat quickly and lowered my voice. I was in a library after all. So you study I can't be doing with this. So you study philosophy. All study is philosophy. The word means the love of wisdom. But isn't philosophy one of those abstract concepts that you said wasn't important? Screw you, Mark. The belief that abstract concepts are less important than living concerns is itself a philosophy. Wow. From there, the conversation got a bit convoluted. Still, Mark was never angry when I disagreed with him or had to ask him to explain the term he was using. Good. He was an interesting person to talk to. Weird, but interesting. Thank God. So did you do any studying or did you just sit there and talk to Mark? For God's sake. Oh, we're back. We're back. Brendan, my best buddy. Random D, looks like you're serving table 5. Who are you, Brendan, to tell me what I'm doing? Screw you, Brendan. Brendan pointed to the largest table in the bar, filled with 10 loud and clearly obnoxious teenagers. Have fun. Screw you, Brendan. I glared at him, and he laughed. You should laugh back, Dave. Laugh back. Think of the tip I'll be getting, bitch. What did I ever do to him? Him getting in trouble was his own damn fault. Damn right it was. Screw you, Brendan. Oh, well, someone had to do it, after all. Hey, man, Random Dave's the man. Oh, is that it? Oh, man, I thought I was going to get a choice of kicking teenagers' asses in the head. Whatever that even means. As I entered the hostel common room, I spotted Ji-Hyo inside. She had told me she was living there, but it was the first time I'd actually run into her, so to speak. Where's all the other people? I might have expected an artist to relax on one of the colourful beanbags, but she was perched on a sofa, leaning forwards like a student trying to memorise the notes on a board. Coming closer, I realised she had a sketch pad on her lap. She must have been working on something exciting, yay! Is it alright if I watch telly? Or she's drawing a telly. No, you can't. I'm drawing a TV, and if you put something on it, it'll get confusing. What? Sorry to disturb you. It's a common room. I'm not disturbed. No, not disturbed. You look disturbed, love. In the head. Disturbed in the head. So, well, you mind if I turn the TV on then? Yeah, it's fine. Good. Because I was only asking because, you know, I was going to do it anyway. I took a seat, not too close, and turned on the set, though I kept the sound low. I snuck a peek or two at what Jihayo... I need to know how to... I might Google how to say that. Okay, and next time. Just to be sure, I wasn't bothering her, but her attention seemed completely focused on the paper in front of her. She must be good at tuning out the rest of the world. Thinking that, I relaxed and watched my show. Okay. BBC programmes didn't have commercial breaks exactly, but they did run few promotions for other shows between time slots. I leaned back and yawned, and caught Jihayo staring right at me. What? What do you want? What? Did I do something strange? No, sometimes I stare into space when I'm thinking. You staring at me? Oh, I've done that. You were staring at me. I didn't mean to make her feel awkward, but you did. So, what are you working on? A study. Oh, something you're studying for class? No, a study. A preparation. Planning for a painting. Oh, God. What are you trying to paint? I'm going to paint. I don't know. God, love. You're hard work, love. You really are. She stood up. Like the ideas just come to me, you know? You dig? No. Where's your eyes gone? Where's your eyes gone? Oh, shit. Soul Reaper, what have you been doing? Soul Reaper, 51. What have you been doing, mate? Have you been stealing her soul? Is that the problem here? Right, okay. You can't control where the inspiration goes, yo. Sorry. She picked up a sketch pad and left the room. Jesus. I hoped I hadn't upset her, but I found her a bit hard to understand. January 19th. We're still here. I was resting in the living room after a long day at work, hand over my eyes, when I heard a heavy sigh and someone plopped onto the cushion next to me. Who's it gonna be? Assie! Work is horrible, isn't it? Yep. I lifted my hand. Assie was next to me, wearing a smile on her face. Just a smile, was it, mate? That's all you're looking at, right? Just a smile. You, mate, her eyes are up here. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's probably why it's called work. Not much we can do about it. I didn't feel much like talking. I thought my reply would ward her off, but instead she giggled. That's tough. You must be quite disciplined. With an attitude like that, I should learn from you, but I'm too impatient. I nodded, unsure of what to say in response. How was your work day? Brendan giving you a hard time? I glanced at her in surprise. Had Ashley told her? I tried to keep it quiet since I didn't know I didn't want to start trouble in the hostel. There was enough of that. Little friction could set a fire ablaze. Oh, I know Brendan pretty well. Alright, Brendan's been working his way through the place, has he? I gotcha. Brendan, you little slut. Plus, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to put two and two together. As soon as I saw the looks he was giving you, I knew you were on his list. You've got a list. This is a common thing? I wouldn't say common. It's just not easy to make Brendan feel insecure. It's not easy to make Brendan feel insecure. But somehow you've managed to do it. Okay? Wait, insecure? I thought he was mad because I almost cost him his job. No, he almost cost him his job. He knows that just as much as you do. But it bothers him to see how easily people here have taken to you. You're not best friends with everybody, but they're comfortable around you. It's not the case for him, abrasive as he can be. Oh, I didn't think about it that way. I don't really care. He's not a bad guy, he's just a kind of twat. Don't let him get to you, and if you ever want to talk about it, you can always vent to me. My lips are sealed. Oh, well, thank you, Assie. To be honest, it was weighing on me. I didn't want to tell anybody, but dealing with it every day in silence was getting rough. Screw Brendan! I figured everyone needs someone they can talk to, someone that they can rely on, you know. I hope I can be that person for you. Cheers, Assie, thank you. And if you ever need to talk, I'm here for you. Go on, Random Dave, get in there with that. Thanks, Random D. Honestly, you're so sweet. It's no wonder everyone likes you. It's hard to find guys who are genuinely nice without wanting anything from you, if you know what I mean. Hubba, hubba. Yeah, you're not my cup of tea, Assie, so it's all good. We're friends. It's fine. I'm glad I came to you. I'm glad I came to this hostel. I needed to meet someone like you. I'm glad I could help you, Assie. Anyways, I'm going to relax. I'll see you around, Random Dave. Do you know what, Assie? You might want to change that dress because I think you've been wearing it for about 2.5 weeks now, and it's probably stinking. Random Dave, hope so. I watched Assie get up and leave the room, her hips gently swaying. Stop it, Dave. My first impression was Assie that she was just a shallow party girl. With the giant earrings, I didn't even see her earrings, the style of her makeup, her clothes, and the way she held herself. But maybe I was wrong, or maybe that wasn't everything there was to her. She seemed to be a genuinely nice person. Also, you had to admit, she was hot as hell. She was completely out of my league. No one's ever out of anybody's league. There is no leagues. Alright, if you like someone, you like someone. There is no leagues. Alright? None of that crap. We're not even bothering with that. Shh. Hate people that have leagues and, I'm not talking to you because you're a lower caste than me. Screw you! A girl like that usually went for a successful athlete or movie stars. But I wouldn't mind spending more time with her. Oh, okay, Random Dave. After all, you never know. Yeah, I feel like that kind of thing. So, January 20th, we're nearly done. How long does this go on for? we're on episode 70. Peggy, Danny, Angela, and I were all eating lunch in the dining room when James locked through the door. You four, the yard is a mess. Are you just going to leave it like that? Who made the yard a mess? It weren't me. Huh? Pardon? Fuck off, Dave. It's not our responsibility. That's not our responsibility, is it now? Yes, it is now. I want it clean by tonight, or I'm throwing you out of your rooms. With that, he left. He can't be serious. He's not serious, right? You all haven't been here as long as I have. This is my second year. I'm sad to say he's done much worse. So immediately, after eating, we discarded our plans for the day and went to the front yard. Despite the fact it was the middle of winter, scraggly weeds were visibly growing all over the flower beds and clumping up here and there in the grass. This is crap. Why are we doing this? I stared at them, unsure what to do. I didn't really have a backyard in New York. Danny shrugged, got down his knees and started pulling plants out of the ground. After a second, the other two went different areas of the lawn and followed suit. I'm losing the will to live with this game now. I want to be doing something. Pulling fucking weeds out. I wasn't really confident enough to do it on my own. Who should I join? What do you mean you weren't confident to do it on your own? God, Danny, Angelo, or Peggy? I don't really like Angelo. I'm not a great fan of Peggy because she's high maintenance. We'll go for Danny. Danny seems alright. I kneeled down next to Danny and grabbed the first plant I saw. Whoa! No, not that one. That's a flower on the. That's a flower on the way. See? He grabbed the stalk of the plant and lowered it towards me. Tiny white bulbs clung to its ends. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not a horticulturist. For God's sake. You're fine. Here, take my place. I'll find the other ones. I shifted into his position, brushing against his arm as I did so. Holy, Danny, you're ripped. Ha! Of course I am. You can't do sports all day without getting a bit of muscle, right? You're smart fit, cute and reliable. Come on, there must be something wrong with you. I grinned, but Danny's smile faltered. I'm sorry, there's plenty wrong with me, no worries. But you're really, we should be weeding, let's go. There was a note of finality to what he said, so I nodded and just got to work. It seemed like I was flirting with Danny. I wasn't flirting with Danny. Hours later, we sat exhausted in the front of the walkway, wiping sweat from our brows. James came around the front, sipping from an orange drink in his hand. He glanced around the yard and nodded. It'll do. Miserable fucker. Thank you. Thank you is the word you're looking for, you grumpy old... Ugh. Piss off, Jimbo. The alcohol on his breast almost stung my eyes. He jerked his head and we moved out of his way so he could get into the hostel. I hate that guy. Somehow, as a collective, we all sighed. You're not the only one. Wow, 22nd of January. What's going on here? I passed Mike in the hall. He was singing softly to himself in a language I didn't understand. I glanced at him questioningly, and he laughed. Whoa, I can't read that. Tai Takoi Slavny. Huh? Russian? But he just went into his room without explaining. That was definitely not French. What did he say? Who was Mark anyway? Well, I wasn't going to get the answers today. And I'm not going to get the answers either way, because this is the end of the episode. And I don't know why I've just done that, but this is... Fucking hell, let's start that again. Right, guys, that's it for this episode. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button in the head, like a blowy uppy thing. Comment, subscribe, Patreon, Minecraft server thing. Links in the description. Go follow me on Patreon and you can get whitelisted onto the Minecraft vanilla server. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell somebody, do all the other things you're supposed to do on the YouTube. Otherwise, if you don't do any of those, the YouTube police will be knocking at your door and saying subscribe to that channel. And I will see everybody at the same time next time.